Gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
2nd and 5 now. Jones. And that's complete downfield to Parker. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Give to Pierce. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Jones. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And they'll work this down inside the 30. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Jones off the bootleg. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Back to the ground with Pierce. Down to the 25. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jones. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Trayvon Walker from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's a loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
Partner, I think this will want to ride very simply, because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Jones now throwing on 1st down. A quick throw, but incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again. Jones. Open receiver here. Complete. It's Parker. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards the pickup there. Jones on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Justin Ross, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got a man, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Lawrence to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. Touchdown Jaguars. Christian Kirk from 17 yards out. And the Jaguars get a bit closer. So that, Charles, their first score of the ballgame, obviously, coming here in the 3rd quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, Jones got a man open. It's Ross. On the give, this is their fullback. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. They're able to on 1st down, Jones. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And this is caught. It's Parker. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Throwing Jones. He'll find Parker again. Complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Handoff right side to Pierce. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Jones hit and the ball's out. And the Jags grab it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a two-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. Two-hand. Oh, I get it. Two-hand monster. Both hands on the football. Taking care of it. Putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. So here are the Texans to take over. They were losers last week, dropping that game to the Indianapolis Colts. But the good news for them, they've got the lead right now and the football. 1st and 10. Now Jones. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. To throw again. Jones. Going deep here for Parker. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A gain of 37.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones, he's got it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the 4th quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see, and other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
Jones, and this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Forced out to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So an important one there as they widen their lead in this 4th quarter.
All right, partner, help me out with the math here. Make sure I am on point, because the way I see it, the other guys still need 2 touchdowns, but in addition, a 2-point conversion. So this is all about them playing perfect football from here on out.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Lawrence. This offense on 3rd down today, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Lawrence. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston offense running back out, and we'll get another look at John Mechie. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in by Collins. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
On the carry, this is Pierce. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Back to throw. Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Pierce gets this one running right. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Contact until the C's opened up for him.
Yeah, in this part of the game, the 4th quarter, this is where a running back really has a chance to shine. This is what they've been training for, to take over the game down the stretch. The defense, it's been battered all game long. And here, this is just...
Here's Raheem Mostert, the local product from right here in Florida. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins from 8 yards out. And the Texans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up 1st downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And now out come the Jags. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Now Lawrence on first down. Gets this quickly to Ingram. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Looking to throw again on second down. Lawrence. And that's going to be taken in by Ashton Doolin. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Lawrence to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Lawrence. They'll drop that underneath to Etienne. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Lawrence going to throw again. He's got a man. Complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. From the 16, Lawrence caught by Jones. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Now Lawrence. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram from a yard out. And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them at the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Now Jones throwing to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. To throw again on second down. Jones. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A pickup of 11 and a 10. The red challenge flag making an appearance. Doug Peterson. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And a short gain down to about the 33. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run the draw with Mostert. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Once again, it's Mostert. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And this one is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got his tight end, Ingram. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. They said their goal was to win 7 games. They've done that pretty early in the year.
I think it's time for them to elevate that number and really make a big push to finish this season strong.